It's on, preludes off, corporation standard, ranked off, let's go. Right now in my division, it's relatively close between all of us. So I'm really hoping to try and get another win here to help keep a lead over everyone else in the division. Thanks, Noon. Appreciate it. I assume Nate is setting up his own stream or something is the reason why he hasn't accepted yet. You want to get banned, Private? You've been doing this trolling for in the Discord and Twitch now. Like, come on, you and the Mai are Helion. It's still rather Helion than Phobolog, 95% of the time though. I stand by it. I stand by it, Private. Helion is a better corp than Phobolog 95% of the time. Phobolog can work in some situations, but Helion at least has the innate 3 production to them. The same cannot be said for Phobolog. So obviously, if you get like the asteroid mining or the IO mining, then Phobolog's great. But without some big space event, they're dead. The third player is TM Fan, or Cardboard from Mars, so I imagine he'll probably be streaming his side of it as well. And he's supposed to be on. There he is. Helion. Luckily, Terractor's here to save me. Nice. Okay. Not my favorite cards ever. Livestock, Solar Wind, imported. I will take the Ganymede Colony on a wager. Search for life, flooding. I will take Fusion Power and I will take Deep Well. That's 2 power tags, neither of which is that bad to turn on this 3 power. That seems quite good. Can flooding for cards to develop if I want to, and imported hydrogen will also help facilitate a conversion. That's the second option here, is I could like greenery, ocean, greenery for some development, but that seems a little aggressive, let's say. If I'm gonna do that, I'd take like Black Polar Dust to try and push heat, but I don't feel the need to be that aggressive right now. So, taking 8 cards seems reasonable. I think I will do that. Helion with Black Polar Dust is an interesting idea, but I think the tractor discount and extra cash is what I would rather go with right now. But it is close. I could see a Helion with Black Polar Dust being okay. Picked his cards in 1 minute. Pretty quick. Yeah, that might make sense just to stream when your co-pilot's around. It is a shame though, I can't watch it from his perspective. Ugh, credit core. 5 cards. Thorgate, 5 cards. Okay. Well, I'd rather not have to. Excuse me. I'd rather not have to play against Credit Core, but yeah. We'll see if Thorgate does oxygen bumper things. Oh, Arctic algae. Protected Valley on the cards, yeah. That's so obnoxious. Utterly obnoxious. I could flood him now, which should be funny. But just gives him plants, which doesn't seem conducive. I could do the deep well into the solar power, into the fusion power. But that's a lot of commitment for 5 energy right now that I don't even know if I really need. I could flooding for like 2 plants, but again, that helps him on the algae, and my natural follow-up would be to also import it, which I think I just pass here. How does everyone keep getting Arctic algae in the opening? It's crazy. And the protected valley on top of that. Ugh. Definitely makes my odds of Gardener pretty slim, so I feel like Planner is probably my only valid milestone. Even then, not really that valid. Terraformer doesn't seem possible. Yeah. Well, I guess he's a little desperate himself, SP City. Okay. Well then. Guess I'm not the only one that has a bad hand if he's SP Citying there. I would consider just passing if I were him, though. And card draw. That's also annoying. But they've spent all their cash. I have a lot of cash to work with now. So maybe I'll be able to get some tempo going here. Should have played some power, I guess. But easy dev center. Wow. What the heck? Okay, it's gotta be large convoy. I hate passing fish, but I've got livestock. Wow. I actually think it's bribed over Miranda here for me without any other Earth tags. This is efficient development. Don't want caretaker though. Seven, 11. I don't feel like I want to wait another gen though to play some of my stuff here, so I think I go ahead and bribe committee. And I could solar wind, but I think deep well makes more sense to get some development here. And then I think I honestly also play, no, I can't play that without the solar wind power. I don't see the need to force fusion power out immediately. I could consider solar wind powering so that I don't get tapped, but I also like to try and wait to see if I find a Mars U or a Olympus conference before committing to playing my science tags. I'll obviously play Dev Center next round if I need to. Mass converter or something would be pretty huge right around now. I'd also be happy with an O2 bumper. Okay, he's going for mayor, I see. He's basically forfeiting on planners, so it just comes down to what Credit Core does here, I guess, if he's gonna push for a planner or not. It would be pretty difficult for him to do, but not impossible. He'd have to buy 4, buy a card, and buy 4, claim. Alright, I feel like I've got planner now then. Now that he's done that. Oh boy. Well, these are some bonkers cards. Passing to the guy that just got steel. You hate that. But Deimos is a really good card that I would love to play on him. Deimos it is. Sad. Whoa, optimal too, huh? I'll take an optimal. I've seen a Noctis City now, so I know to be careful about building in that area. But optimal's just too good. Wow. Wife as well, huh? 2 Jove Molts. It's an alternative line, but I'll be honest. I have no titanium. I don't know how I'm ever going to be able to afford Wife along with Ganymede when I have no other Jovians in hand. But I'm going for Planner anyway, so on the off chance I do manage to assemble Exodia, it's okay. Do I want Tech Stress? I could play it. It could get me like 6 energy, which does help move along the heat track alright, but I feel like already having 5 energy is enough. I don't really need to play more. So this turn, I develop my dev center and draw, and that's about all I can do, I think. It's sad. It's a very rough start. Like, I have comparable production to them and a lot more cards, so I'm not, like, hating my position, but it's not as strong as I would like it for it to be. Interesting. I don't know, the cruise. Yeah, there it is. You hated to pass it, but Deimos is just good for me, while Space Elevator's not. Methane. There's the Jobs. I don't want to commit the energy yet, so I'm just going to pass here as well, and again, just be sad about my lack of development. And it's okay to be wrong sometimes, Private. Alright, I'm just gonna pass. More Joves. Passing to this guy, who will probably take Designed, but so be it. Vesta makes sense with 2 Molts in hand, and my general game plan, I guess. Sad. I don't really like the idea of playing Vesta Gen 4, but it's not awful. I don't really want to do Giant Space Mirror. With the steel, it actually would have been kind of nice to have done that for Space Elevator, but I think I'll just cut this from this guy. I don't think I can actually afford to play Phobos, though. I'll take the Archaea Bacteria. Jeez. Am I actually having to buy some of these cards to get Planner? This is awful. I don't have to, but I also don't want to keep waiting on developing. I need to play some of these cards. I think I just suck it up and buy some of them. Like Archaea Bacteria, I guess I could use for livestock if I had to. Though methane is there and is the better option. Oh, Sabotage. Well, I'm happy to take Sabotage here. So I think Phobos is better than Archaea, despite the fact that Phobos is not a good card. So I can buy 3, draw, claim, and then do something better. Something better with my life here. Alright, last chance, Marzu. I'm counting on you to come here. Don't be shy. Pets, alright. Rover construction. Alright. I'm just gonna claim. I think the play now is solar wind power into fusion power into Vesta. That way I get some energy for an O2 bumper, I get some heat going over, I get a little bit of production for my Jovian stuff. It's sad, but it's about the best I've got. Flooding for cards, that's why I took it originally. Am I gonna flood for 1 card? I don't think so. Alright, 5 energy. Maybe the bumper will save me. I've got good cards in hand, though. I'm being a little too negative about this. My opponents don't exactly have great production either right now, so it's not like I'm getting whooped economically. And hey, I got my Joves. Ganymede, and Water Import, and Methane, and Vesta. What could go wrong? I pray I don't get AMC'd. That would be so bad. But they can't do it this gen at least. Oh, I like all these, but towing seems pretty obvious with optimal arrow braking. Yeah, it definitely seems like a slowish game. My hand? I guess so. This guy's got the Arctic Algae and Space Elevator, though, so... Oh. Habs is super nice. I would like Indentured Workers, but I mean... Habs seems great. Ooh, Asteroid Mining too, huh? Do I play a Gen 5 Asteroid Mining? That is a way for me to forward my Jovians. I can call him Nate if that makes you feel better, Q. Gosh, do I ever play a Gen 6 Asteroid Mining? I don't know why he's not streaming. I think I take it. I think I take 3 of these here. It feels really bad, but there's just not a lot to do right now. And it plays into my Jovian possibilities here. GHG. Do I want to play that with optimal? I think that's okay. So if I do that, it gets me heat prod. Yeah. I don't know. This asteroid mining is super questionable on my part. I'm not sure if this is right or not. It's just look at my hand and tell me what else I'm supposed to be doing here. It's so awkward. I don't want to play my oceans either because he has the Arctic Algae. Alright, so he found the O2 bumper. Good for him. It's bad news for me though. No, I've not seen space station or shuttles so far. That would really help out my hand, I agree. I'm just hoping I don't get AMC'd. That's my big fear. A billion. I've got 3 right now. with the cheap fourth one. Huh. Early Noctis City. Interesting. I could flooding him for 2 plants, which sets up, doesn't even set up a conversion there yet, so I think I just... I'm debating if rover construction is good here. I feel like yellow is going to want to play more cities. But I think my cash is valuable enough that I would rather get the mining area, asteroid mining, and imported and other stuff here. So I think I just pass. No hints, Q. Unless it's some joke or something. Okay. Yeah, I just gotta find quantum mass, space station, and shuttles. Yeah. If I find that, I agree. I'm probably in good shape. Without that, it'll be interesting, this game. I'm just glad I managed to get a milestone. I think Earthcat also is a card I'm looking for. Yeah, ironically, AI Central would not be that good for me here. Thinking you're pretending to be Highlander there, Q. Hopefully no cycle bug happens this game, with how slow we're taking it. Ah, there's one of the cards I could have used. I don't think I'm dead yet, Q. I'm just in trouble. Well, I mean, research is clearly the best card here, even though I don't need more cards. Yeah, I agree, Ashes. I think it's too early to call it dead. I'm just in trouble. I don't know why I'd be dead. That's what Q's saying. And I disagree with him. I don't think I'm in good shape, mind you. I just don't think I'm dead. No one has a good engine. That's the saving grace. If someone had a good engine, I would agree I'm dead. But right now, it's all relatively weak. Oh my god. Surprised he didn't take standard tech there. I hope standby cuts that from him. Oh wow. Dang it. Extreme cold fungus on the regolith eaters. That'd have been fun. Yeah, the corp was Helion. Which ironically may be in a better place than Terractor is right now. Okay, special design, not good. Alright, I've got 38. So I can keep 2 cards and play asteroid mining. And both these are... God. I don't want to play research, but the science tags are invaluable if I find anti-grav. So I'll take it. Sad. And I'm going to play a Gen 6 asteroid mining. God help me. Hopefully the card draw saves me here, because I really don't want to have to do this. Yes, I got Planner Sid, so at least I have a milestone in this mess. Someone's cursed me with this account. It's garbage. Yeah, Helion's okay. I thought about Helion, but I ultimately thought I'd prefer Terractor. But Helion would have been okay this game, but I've gotten some value from Terractor as well with bribed and import. So, eh. I have too many cards. Oh, it's so sad. I'd be so much happier being credit core right now. Alright, last chance to draw something that might let me not have to play asteroid mining here. Media Archives, that's good for later. But no, asteroid mining it is. Sob. But the good news is I have no shortage of titanium targets. None. I have targets for the rest of my life. Yeah, tell me about it. I am still short on titanium, if anything. Luckily I've got optimal, so I can chain together some good stuff here. Alright, well there's the mirror. I told you I felt that we were going to be getting to the point that he'd be playing another city to claim mayor, but I feel I was right in ignoring it. Kind of want to kill those plants. But I'll get another opportunity to do so. I really just need the space discounts now. Space station and shuttles would be huge. Ore processor would be incredible. I don't care about the heat prod, by the way. I'm just gonna be using my heat here. If someone takes it, so be it. Yes, I have played optimal already. So that's why I feel okay about this game. Yeah, it makes it way easier to play. Oh no, he got Olympus and the Mars U. That's what I was looking for. Dang it. Alright, well. Do I just sabotage his titanium? I'm still poor enough that I don't think I should, but it's something to debate about. Yeah, it is a little surprising, but not that weird either. Yeah, the fact he SP city'd on his first gen definitely set him back economically. And the Earth office. I'm jelly. Certainly looks like it could be that way. This has not been the game I'm looking for, but Media Archives is a nice pickup. Could let me get some explosive stuff later on. Nice asteroids. There's his conversion. Unfortunate. Yeah. I think Nate probably has this one won. It's going to be hard to beat this, I think. Definitely need a media group here. Well, there's the mass. Okay, that helps. Lake feels actively bad here. Take Eos. Birds, okay. Do I want to take birds over livestock? Old tardigrades. Do I want birds over livestock? Livestock is kind of expensive to play, is my issue with that, but I also don't really want to buy a card right now. I think I keep these two, and while I like Eos normally, I feel like it's going to be very difficult to afford everything. So if I take 6, it's 20, I can research into mass. Yeah, exactly. Media and AGT. And I do think that I have a shot at winning with that. At least I can play Research guilt-free now that both Olympus and Mars U are with TM Fan. Big asteroid. Okay. Comet. Rip. Reservoir. Nope. Research. Come on, baby. NRA and Trans-Neptune. Dang. Not what I was really hoping to see. Needing that media group really bad right about now. I'd like it if I can orchestrate a series of events where I can do the imported hydrogen into like the towing a comet into like a conversion. And I'd be quite happy if I could make that happen. Why the heck is he doing that? That's just getting him another greenery. I don't understand that at all. Maybe I should just accept that he's winning, though. And just play against Thorgate. Sabotage. Yeah. Ain't getting any better. Media group would have been the only reason to wait, but I'll still play it now to try and slow him down at some amount. Yeah, I hope you're right. Oh, nice. Yay! That explains a little bit about why he did the ocean. Though that was still a little risky. But yeah, let's get all the hate onto him. Slow him down. I've got good point scoring with the animals and the hydrogen and the large convoy, and my Jovians are another out as well. Yeah. Lack of economic development has definitely crippled me this game. That's really good for him. Well, that's unfortunate. I want that O2. I just don't know how I'll ever afford it here. I'm not going to be able to afford to SP that. Insects. Insects. It's not even good for me. But mining rights isn't particularly good for me either. So I think I just cut that since it's dangerous. Just get rid of the points. Symbi fungus. It's funny, but not good. Mining rights came back. I think I take 0 of these. None of it's good enough. Like, let's be honest, insects is not happening this game. with my 0 plant tags. NRA is not happening either. He's at 3. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to try and do the imported hydrogen alongside towing a comet to get a conversion. Micromills. Jeez Louise. But the fact of the matter is that I have to see what they're going to do, because it's just as possible that he just does Steelworks into SP, and then I don't want to have wasted my money on that. My biggest problem with my hand is simply that I can't, I don't really have much to do right now. Okay, yeah, he took it. Makes sense. Yeah, I think I'm losing to yellow even right now. Hopefully things will get better with awards and whatnot, but... Or once I start being able to play my animals. I could just rip the Deimos down to kill those plants. Is that wise? I don't know. This is hard. I could just do imported hydrogen for plants, but I kind of like the idea of just putting it on the livestock a little bit. Though I can't play livestock, so I don't have plant prod, so I'd have to wait for birds. 4 plants. 5 plants. Man, this sucks. Alternate plays, I can just play this to get more titanium, but that feels wrong to me. Part of me is wondering if I just kill his plants, because I just say I'm not beating him. If I play this, I also get a heat bump, but right now... Yeah, maybe I have to develop now. It's a really good spot. Alright, I've talked myself into doing this. I go ahead and play Habs here to keep it safe. Oh, it's so awkward. Having no development in those early gens just really killed me this game. At least I have optimal. Without that, I'd be ultra dead. Land banker? Okay. annoying. Because I have no MC production cards at all except for livestock. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm afraid this could be a third place if I'm not careful. The good news is I do have a monopoly on the heat for the most part. So I can kind of control how long this game goes. I think I want to use the heat for myself right now, but stuff like Deimos and whatnot I can hold on to until I'm feeling more confident in where I'm at. Alright, I think I've convinced myself I'm just going to go ahead and play this here. Take the 3 plants. Just go ahead and get this 6 money back spot. Good, I'm glad me and you are of the same mind there, Sid. Yeah, I understand. Kelp farming. Ugh. I am so tempted to just Deimos him. But I can't. And selling those 6 cards would be bad, and it speeds up the game, which is bad. I think I could take some heat, but I don't think I want to do anything more than that. Let's do a quick check on where I'm at. Yeah, currently in last place. We're kind of spread apart. I'm at 38, purple's at 43, yellow's at 46. Debating if I... Doesn't seem like he is. I'm debating if I fund Thermalist here. Could also fund Scientist, but that feels riskier. It's just I'm so poor. AI Central. Well, I don't know if I benefit from a longer game anymore. Alright, so I can clearly win Thermalist if I want to fund it. The question is, do I really want to spend 14 money with mediocre development on that? Problem is, if I don't, Landlord will get funded, then I'm ultra dead. Thermalist, I'll be at 15. He's at 6. He's at 5. I don't know, I think I have to do it. It feels bad. The good news is birds will come online this next gen, so I can go ahead and play that, and then like large convoy on it. That's pretty nice. Imported nitrogen maybe. Yeah, here's my tags. I think I have to go after yellow and just play the hate on him, because I feel like Nate's gonna win this one in a pretty much of a landslide with all his draw and production. Purple doesn't have too much of production, they just have the main advantage of all those cities letting them score very efficiently. How's it going? Oh, there it is. Viral though. But I mean, events have so many events. It's gotta be the media. I'm not surprised Tharsis is doing alright. It's okay. It's just one of those things that I don't think is that effective overall, but you know, it's never like a horrible corp either. I think it probably deserves more respect than people make it out to be, but early cities is not a good investment, generally speaking. Like, this has been a very trash hand. If I had a better hand, I don't think that the city plays would be working out so well. Oh my gosh. What the heck is... I mean, I guess AMC me if you want. Well, this just took a turn for the weird, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe anti-grav? I don't think that'd make much sense, though. He doesn't have any cards in hand. Maybe he just thinks it's a bait. But I'm not touching the heat now. I funded Thermalist. Gonna take these two. I'm gonna hope I can play my birds this gen and start adding stuff to it. And maybe wombo combo my way towards second place with all my events here. Nate did, so purple. Landlord, okay. So he funded that, no big surprise. It's annoying. Yeah, I'm hoping that slows him down. Alright. One away. I'm counting on him using his O2 bumper here. Wave power. Guess I can play Earth Cat. I might get AMC'd, which will be painful, but it is what it is. The old Gen 9 Earth Cat. Alright, there it is. Like I said, I think I have to hit yellow here, because I don't see a reasonable way for me to scale up to take on purple this game. So I'm just going to try and slow down the yellow, see if I can overtake him to get to second place here. And I think I can keep using my heat a little by little. I don't want to spam it by any means, but I do want to get some income and move into keep the parameter control. Like, I think keeping it at 12 is fine. I just don't want to get too close, but I have Deimos in hand, which gives me a huge amount of control over the temperature track to hopefully end it when I'm winning, or at least not too far behind. And my economy is so poor, I need all the help I can get playing my stuff here, which Media Group is hopefully going to accomplish for me. Fun scientist? Yeah, I think that might be a little optimistic, Sid. Against a guy with Olympus and Mars U, I think that's very dangerous. Plus, he has AI Central now. It's pretty good for him. I feel fine using one heat there. That's all I'm gonna do. So maybe he took Research Core Outpost over Earth Catapult? That'd have been a hard pack, but I think I would ultimately say Outpost is wrong at this point in the game. Yeah, but my economy is so poor, Sid. I honestly don't know if it's possible for me to afford 8 and 14, but I don't know. Maybe I should have funded Thermalist to 8. It's hard to say. This has been kind of a sad game. A bit of a disaster, you could say. The good news is I've at least got some good point scoring cards to hopefully save me here. And his economy is not particularly great either. It's about the same as mine is. So he can't just SP greenery his way to second place. Well, Space Station. We're getting better and better at affording all this stuff. Gene Repair is kind of nice too, but I think Space Station has a lot of obvious value. I've got 2 Jobs in play right now. So that's worth 3 points, that's worth 4 points. They'll both be worth 4, you know, if I play them both. Shame about the Electro Cat. I'll cut Inventors Guild. I'm not buying it. I have too much going on here. Passing to the Landlord guy, but do I care? It's not my fight. Release of inert gases is kind of garbage, though. Even though I do have the media group discount, it's still 12 MC for 2 TR. Is that good enough? It's not awful. It's really 11 as well because I have the media archives. I don't know, I don't care about the production or the landlord. I can't win on those. So I'll just take the points at least. So space station is a yes. What about the rest of the cards here? I think I've got so much to play, there's no way I'm ever being able to afford release of inert gases, so I think I just take space station. And as much as I'd love to just rip the large convoy here, I think I need to play the media group and the space station first, get that value. I also want to draw a card. Geothermal, okay. Guess we'll see. Maybe if I can drag this out to Gen 12, it might be enough. Okay, I've currently got myself down on yellow by like 8 points or so. Currently like 12 down against purple. I think I can make up the 8 points pretty easily. Yeah, viral's pretty good. Sad I had to pass that. Alright, let's see what I find here. I'm just going to take the 2 plant spot. Put it on birds. quantum. Okay. Well, that discounts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It might still be worth playing. I don't know. It's marginal. It does help me win Thermalist, though. But I think I'm winning that anyway. Draft bug's my way out. Yeah, it might be. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure to warn everyone about the draft bug. Asteroid standard projects, huh? Well, that's not a winning strategy. But SPing some greeneries could be pretty painful here. So I need to use my animal here. Alright, convoy. I'm gonna go ahead and play my ocean that I have here since it's very cheap for points and gets me the plant I need. Yeah, maybe a little quicker would have been nice on those, but we did find them. How many events have been played? 8, 7, 15, 17. It's a pretty good chunk. I'm wondering if my best path to winning is to just try and make this end Gen 11 and just try and play the Jovians. Alright, well, he's definitely clinching the banker for himself and his victory. I don't see any way I beat him here. So it really just comes down to beating yellow. I think Deimosing yellow might be the path to victory here. Kill his plants. He'll be at 10. I can make plenty there. I could grass, but there's no reason to because imported nitrogen already gets me a conversion here. I could play Phobos, But I don't know if I want to do that if I end here. I think I'll use one heat and I'll think about what I want to do here. Because Nate's going to be at 14. He'll be at 10. I'm not going to keep track of Nate's score anymore. He's winning, so it just comes down to, can I beat yellow here to at least clinch second this game. And I think killing 7 plants with Deimos is a great way to do that. Alright, there's Decomposer, so I don't have to keep waiting on that. That's nice. Do I want to use the heat again? That puts me to 6 plus 12 is 18. He's at 10. He's at 14. I'm still okay then, because I have the imported nitrogen and the Deimos to help me on the heat, and the micro mills if need be. I think I'll take one more. Yeah, it's been really rough, Anthracite. Sorry, just saw this. Yeah, so let's look and see what he's got. He started first round with Arctic Algae. He's got the Olympus Mars U, Viral, Decomposers, Space Elevator, AI Central, Business Network, bunch of production, bunch of plants. I've had a rough go of it. But I have Media Group, Optimal Arrow Breaking, and I found Earthcat this generation, or last generation. Yeah. Asteroid Mining Gen 6, maybe my saddest play ever. But I got Research, Mass. And I'm gonna try and Wombo combo. Yeah, I got better over time. For sure. Alright, I'm passing here. I'm not going to spend any money I don't need to. I need to see if I can end this ahead of yellow. That's my goal. Yellow has standard tech, which is unfortunate, because it means they can score some efficient points, but I've got some very efficient points too. Jeez. Pretty good. Pretty sure he's got this one. Wave power maybe. I don't know about quantum. It's a pretty juicy commercial district there. Nate is now winning on Landlord, which is great news for me, because that means he now has 4 on awards. Which means I am now beating him. So ending into second is a lot better now. The worms. Ironworks is pretty pointless. Been nice to have found that earlier this game. Yeah, it was on the edge. Wow. Alloys. I'm paying 10, and I'll get 7 MC reviews out of it. Scientist isn't funded, so I don't think it's good. But still better than Dust Seals, so I'll cut it. So I'm going to open up with Deimos killing Yellow's plants, and then using the steel to convert the commercial district for 3 points, which is very nice. Just commercial district. Thank you. Kill Yellow's plants. Sorry, Yellow. Feel free to put a rip plants in the chat for him. Okay, so that puts me up to 38. And gets me an additional 3 points. Nice. Doesn't swing any of the banker award, so that's not happening. He's at 13 heat. He's at 18 heat. I think next up I take my animal and I draw. Then I can do the imported nitrogen for another point. Probably too early to say GG, but wow. Okay. So Yellow gets another 3 points in his city. And a TR. I think raising the heat there might have been a bit much. Using SP there. No, he used his heat. Sorry. Getting distracted with spreadsheet stuff. Alright, Landlord. Purple is still winning. I expect that to continue. Yeah, ecosystems too. Jeez. Yeah, he's definitely winning this game. Alright, so let's imported nitrogen. Oh wait, I was gonna wait on that. Mistake. Sorry guys. Sorry for that mistake. Yeah, I've got Nate like 13 points ahead of me. So I think he's got this one. Okay, hopefully he can't swing banker. Alright, we're all just gonna take one action. I have bed soon, guys. Alright, happy to find Inventors Guild. You have him at 94? I have him at 82, which is still a respectable score, but how on earth are you getting 94? Okay, yeah, that matches with my counting. I counted up real quick while I was waiting for these guys to one action the living daylights out of one another. Nate should just use his heat. It's pointless to keep fighting. Oh, alright. So that's a swing. That gets him up to 7. That brings him to second, first, second. So 9. Mangrove is incredibly good. Alright, he's passed, so it's pretty much second place for me if it ends here, I'm pretty sure. Part of me wonders if I could bamboozle it somehow by playing both molts with the media archives to snatch it, but I think it'll be difficult. So he's at 15 heat, no, 17, 18 heat. So that means I can use 2 heat bumps. I will get down to 8, and I'll get 12 in, so I'll be at 20. That's annoying. Import of GHG's already been played. Let's double check my math. So that's 20. That's 18. Yeah, I think it's safe. I'm just gonna do this. Hopefully Nate takes it. Like, come on. Maybe I should have hit Nate with my birds. Maybe that was me respecting yellow too much. But I think Nate will still be able to outscore me here. Okay, yeah. Game ended. Yeah, the anti-grav. Nah, I don't think I'll be snatching any victory narrowly here. Alright, so I think the mangrove here looks great. And the greenery here, it looks great. Grass is another greenery, which is nice. Another nice thing about mangrove there. Time to sell off all the cards I don't want to play. Then plan on the media archives and see what's the most efficient way I can score. I am at 2 Joves, so 3-4 is probably the best I can do. Yeah, another casual 5 points just added to Nate's score. Oh, casual 9 points. Yeah, I'm not catching that. GG, well done. Alright, let's just sell off these puppies. I win? Come on now. Alright, let's do the maths. 35. Oh, this is free. So 35 and grass might be the best I can do. Yeah. Can I fit in rover construction as well? That takes me to 43. That makes that 12. So 43 minus 12 is 31. I think that's right. Hold on. It's calculator time. The later it gets, the worse I am at math. And I wasn't great at math to begin with. Minus 6 is 43. Minus 12 is 31. Minus 19 is 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I cannot afford Phobos Space Haven. So then the best play would be to then play grass. Actually, can I afford Phobos if I don't do the rover construction? 49 minus 14 minus 19. Sell 3, play Phobos. And that's more efficient than grass is. Yeah. It does give Nate some points. I wonder if I swing banker. No, he's already winning banker. So, doesn't swing anything. Actually, is it better to play methane from Titan here over Phobos? Nope, I am one short. I can't afford it. Yeah. Can't afford it. Sad day. So I will play Phobos instead. Yeah, you know, 8-point difference. That is better than I thought it would be, in all honesty. Much better than I thought it would be, given the disaster of a hand I had there. Somehow I found the media group and optimal arrow breaking and managed to pull it together, but I think even without that, I probably had a chance of beating yellow, but it would have been much harder. But there was no way I was ever beating purple with that start. It was just too bad. I needed a lot more titanium a lot earlier, and then maybe I could have pushed the tempo such that I would have been able to get it. I think if I'd found ore processor earlier. Do I think I overinvested in power in hindsight? Nope, I do not think so. Because the energy going over to the heat basically helped me finish up the game at a very good spot. And the only investment I did into power was the solar wind and the fusion, right? And both of those then turned on the mass converter, which allowed me to very cheaply play all my space events. So I think that, and space cards. So I think that paid off in that respect. And then it also allowed me to very safely fund an award, which was big because I didn't have another award I could fund. Finding Optimal also helped me fund that award safely, which was quite nice. I think if I had to pick a spot where I went wrong, I probably kept too many cards early, and it really slowed down my development. No, Space Elevator was not a mistake, Private. I had a shot here, in your opinion. I am not sure I agree, Sid, but I was not as far behind as I was expecting to be. I think if I find a third Jovian, I have a chance at winning. But he has the AI Central with Olympus and the Mars U. So I think even in the much better plant production. So if I birds Nate, he gets 4 less plants, right? I mean, yes, if yellow doesn't fund those awards, then that definitely helps bring it much closer. And if it was closer, then I might have considered it. I think yellow funding Landlord definitely helped decide the game, right? Because he got 5 points for free there, essentially. So that brings it down to 89 without that. Yeah, I'll be interested in what you say, Anthracite. Livestock, I don't think was a mistake because I think you should always take 1 victory point animal. Going for planner maybe was a little aggressive considering I had no production, but I also had no path to a milestone. So that I think that it was right for me to go for it. It was just really sad. But yeah, the bad fund definitely is annoying. Yellow won banker, so I'm not going to call that a bad fund. Yeah, yellow also gave me EC. Yeah, so that was nice. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, yellow took back banker, so it's not like he got the I think really the only thing you could call was that the landlord fund was bad, in which case he got 5 points for free. So I think that's the most generous I can be towards that stuff. So I guess the only question is should I have used my heat to try and end it, or should I have tried to drag it on 1 more gen? And to be honest, I think it's appropriate just to end it there. He has 7 plant production, far better economy than me. I had, 6 points in hand-ish between, methane and rover construction. But he has all these cities already on the board. His 7 plant production, he can just standard stuff. He has AI Central. He can just draw the cards. I think that barring a huge high roll in another Jovian, there's no way that I can escape second at that point in the game. Just my thought. Maybe if I'd played better early, there's a line where I could have been able to come back and take first. So the birds, like I said, I did that 3 gens earlier, so that's 6 plants, and Nate ended with 7 plants. So I don't think that takes away any points from Nate. I think he still gets all the greenery points. I could have Deimosed him, which would have gotten rid of 3 points, I think. So if we say that I get rid of 3 points from Nate, and yellow doesn't fund that bad award, then at best I think I tie. Maybe so. I was more scared of yellow having standard tech and just being able to standard greeneries to beat me, because yellow was in first at the time that I played that stuff. Now, it is true that I definitely had some good scoring in hand, but I don't know, maybe yellow has something good as well, in which case I could be in trouble. Yeah, maybe I gave yellow too much respect. But on the other hand, I kind of also just felt like with Mars U, Olympus Conference, the best production in the game, an AI Central, Business Network, Space Elevator, Viral Enhancers, that Nate was just too far ahead for me to ever catch. And 7 Plant Prod, like, let's not forget that. And maybe he wasn't quite as far ahead as I thought. But he still felt pretty far ahead. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I really stop and think about it and really try and figure out if trying to hope for a third Jove Molt is worth it, I could go for one more Jin. But yes, I believe he had like 6 plants there. I think. I'd have to go back and check the tape, but I'm pretty sure he had plants to kill. So that's why I'm agreeing with you that I think if I put all my hate towards him, then you could argue for 4 points taken away from him. I didn't have the time to do the last heat bump, Sid. He did it before I could, after I did my 2. I just didn't have enough actions, right? Like, there were 3 left, so I did 2, he did 1. So that doesn't actually change anything there. Otherwise, I would agree with you that taking the heat there would be fine. I don't know. Maybe winnable. But I'm happy getting second, I think, here. It's unfortunate. I really did want the first here to stay up in this division. But sometimes the games just don't work out. I wonder if Helion would have been better. Yeah, maybe it was, maybe I was way too optimistic about yellow's scoring potential. But yeah, I think Terractor ended up being fine. The thing with Helion is I couldn't have really funded Thermalist, which would have left me without an award to fund, which would have been really unfortunate. I don't know. All in all, I think I'm relatively happy with how I played it. I just did not find the production early enough to... Anthracite's watching the opener now. Yeah, that's true. I think if I could name one thing that I think would have changed this game, it'd be me finding an ore processor, Gen 2. If I'd found that, I think I'd have had a chance at winning this game. For sure. But not finding that just kind of put me uh, with them grabbing a lot of the TR on the O2 track and me not able to do anything to contest that, and lack of production for the... Yeah, I think if I had not found those cards at like Gen 10, or whenever I found them, that also would be a possibility. Yeah, like a Gen 1 EC, I definitely think I have a good shot at winning the game. Just flat out, right? Maybe, I don't know how much sooner finding those cards would have changed things for me. Like, I don't know, 3 gens sooner. But the problem was most of my cards were just so gated because I couldn't afford them or it wasn't a good time to play them. I didn't assemble the combo pieces that allowed them to be good. Okay. Like the space station and the optimal and the media all just came a bit later than I'd have liked. I think optimal came early enough, but I think if space station and media and Earthcat come sooner, that might have given me a line to be more aggressive with my space events, and then maybe the TR is enough to help me move forward. I don't know. I don't think it's too much point in thinking too hard about this. I legitimately don't think there was a way for me to win this game with the way it played out. If Yellow had not funded Landlord at 20 in mega credits, I think that you could make an argument that there was a way I could win. But short of that, and not finding a third Jovian Molt, I don't see a way I can beat him. But like I said, going into next gen, I have 0 plant prod, he has 7. He has a bunch of cities, I have 0. His ability just to SP stuff his credit core already blows out any type of efficiencies I can find. I have to find a Jovian Molt in order to win next gen. So I don't think the chances of me winning next gen were worth it, so I think it's fine just to end it here. But without the fund for 20, then I think it would have been correct to try and hold the heat, play it out, see if I'm capable of winning. Because then it's a much closer game with more potential. But anyway, enough about all that. No one likes to hear me think about what ifs, what could be's, and how I played poorly. Good games to my opponents, and I think I'm still on track to make it to the playoffs at this rate, but it's about time for me to hit the sack. So GG's guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.